Hi guys, this your boy Luxury Beat right here. I like to talk about random stuff about relationship, dating, love life. And today I feel like talking about submission, submission in relationship, in dating, in marriage. And I want to talk about this issue of Katefe and Elma, because I've been seeing a lot of posts, flying around on the internet. A lot of people are saying different things. People are saying that, Kata is a beast, Kata is an ugly guy, Kata is a, this, that Elma is innocent, Different people are airing different opinions, and there is something I need to talk about. And that is submission. First thing first, a man doesn't beat. A man will not fight with you as a woman if he doesn't love you. A man doesn't fight over a woman he doesn't love. When a man fights with you as a woman, just know that guy loves you. A man cannot be fighting with you if he doesn't love you. And, for the record, I'm not beating a woman is not an option. It's bad. But let's think of it this way. Different people, are saying that Katefe is a woman beater, that, he has been learning boxing with this girl. I don't know if it's true or not. I wasn't there. I wasn't living with them in their, in their home. But let's assume it's true. If you think of it, the only reason why Katefe will raise his hands on this girl is if either this girl refuses to submit, or maybe she's disrespectful. And that brings me to my topic today, which is submission. There is no successful marriage or dating or relationship without submission. One person has to submit. One person has to be under. One person has to take instruction. A marriage cannot survive without submission. There is no marriage that can survive without submission. If you are a woman and your husband demands submission and you feel like you cannot submit to this guy, simply walk away from the marriage, because that marriage will not stand. It will not work without submission. There has to be submission for a marriage to be successful. And whenever Katefe posts his picture of him and of him and his wife, people will say, hey, how did Katefe land this girl? How did Katefe, shag this girl? How did Katefe manage to, get this girl? Did he use juju? And all those things that people are saying is probably getting into this girl's head, which might lead to her refusing to submit, or feeling too proud of herself, or feeling that, maybe she dating Katefe, that she's doing Katefe a favor. So, and very dark man coming into the matter without knowing, what really transpired between two of them, without going in depth, and starts helping the girls, promising the girl financial help, and telling her that if she wants to, that will support her, encouraging this girl and other girls to start disrespecting their husband, encouraging more girls to take the same route. And I was watching the girl's interview, and she said that she doesn't understand why Katefe is saying that he has been single, that they had sex 3 days ago. For her mind, she thinks that sex is somehow enough, that she can correct all mistakes, or every misunderstanding can be corrected with 10 minutes of sex. That sex that she gave to Katefe 3 days ago is enough. that he doesn't have right to start doubting the relationship or start saying that they are not together. That as long as they both had sex, that everything is fine. And I even knew that both of them were not together as of last year, because I was scrolling through this Elma page on TikTok, and I saw a particular post that drew my attention. She posted a picture of herself looking good, and on the caption of the picture, she said, "Thank God for this face." She did her makeup. She was looking very attractive. The caption of the post was, "Thank God for this face." And in my mind, I was like, is this girl throwing shades, on Katefe? And I noticed that I haven't been seeing them together, since around that December 2025. And she made a post and said, "Thank God for this face." So maybe she's indirectly mocking Katefe, calling him ugly. You cannot be in a relationship with a man and instead of becoming a team, you are becoming rivals. You are competing on who is more prettier or who is more this or who is more that. So if you are planning to get into a relationship, if you want to date someone or you want to get into a marriage as a lady, just know that without submission, that marriage cannot stand. Especially if your man wants to be the head of the family. If your man wants to lead that marriage, you cannot succeed. That marriage cannot succeed without submission. That marriage can never succeed. You have to submit to your man. You have to respect your man. You get? At a point, if you find out that this man I'm submitting to doesn't value me or he doesn't reciprocate, you can simply walk away from that marriage. So my advice to Katefe and Elma is is that they should try maybe and reconcile. Since they just had sex 3 days ago, it means they both still, they are still seeing something in each other. Both of them are still seeing something. I don't know what they are seeing, but Katefe is still seeing something inside the girl, and the girl is still seeing something in Katefe. So option A should be for them to reconcile, and let bygones be bygones and forgive each other and move on with their relationship. Maybe get married in the future, because they have a daughter. They have a daughter who needs both parents to grow up, to be raised. Then option B, if they don't want to reconcile, they don't want to get back together, they should simply move on. They shouldn't be enemies. They shouldn't be rivals. They can just, be exes and move on with their life and focus on training their child and not coming online to, and want somebody saying that if you want to start a business, I will lend you money. If you want to start streaming, I will be your first guest. All those things, you are putting more. It's like putting fuel inside fire. That is not going to help. If you want to help her, you can do it off social media. You can do it off camera. You can do it in private. And support. If you find out that two of them can no longer be together, you can help her privately without announcing it, because you are trying to make them rivals. These two people shared love for years. They saw something in each other. That was why they produced a child. I've seen them in many videos, in many photos, kissing. These people are not enemies. They just had a misunderstanding. And I'm suspecting the cause of this misunderstanding is based on this topic I'm discussing today, which is submission and respect. As a woman, submit to your man and respect your man. That is the only way your marriage or your relationship can last. There is no other shortcut. You cannot have two captains in one ship. Peace and love.